What's up guys, Cloudie here, checking in with our Zero to Hero and EU series. And Happy New Year everyone, welcome to 2021. I figured this would be a good time for a new episode of this series, since it's a new year after all. I hope meanwhile you are all slowly recovering from all the festivities, and while we do so we can just see how far we got in the about a bit more than 5 weeks time of this account now. So let's see what we have. We of course have been hoarding forever, as you can see from our ruby stack and our very full inventory. I really am hoping that Vespa does a 50k ruby spend event in January, because I just want to spend like 20k just on inventory so I can stop dying. I've been trying to build up Dark Legion gear, as you can see from all the random pieces lying around. But yeah, it's really hard when you have like 10 slots in your inventory. Ended up giving up on like tier 6 Manticore, just grinded it all down because it would cost too much effort to actually get it up to a usable number or usable level, and in that time we can just farm TM gear already, which we have unlocked in the past week. Thankfully now Mr. Yonyon can stop pestering us about it, or me about it. I don't know why I'm using plural here, but yeah, we do have a lot of stuff hoarded anyway, so we will get to use those. We are still waiting. I'm still using plural, so still waiting on Vespa's update to the Soul Judgment drop rates. They have promised to do that with the second update of January. Also, they also did say that it will not be a very big change, so people should not get too excited. But whatever, might as well wait for that. Let's use some of these consumables. Let's start with these, for instance. Meanwhile, I can tell you I have made it to like Masters in Arena, and also cleared the battlefield of ordeals on Masters. It wasn't too hard, although I'm using Dark Lord Castle, which kind of makes me feel dirty about it. And wowee, that was a terrible pull. I hope this isn't the foreshadow of 2021, because then I'm gonna be really sad. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Lockrock, alright, that's one grind. And yeah, maybe somewhere, I don't know. So yeah, we did that. Still kind of stuck on flow 5, because flow 6 just has a bit of a we do not have the heal reduction for it, and heal reduction is also our issue with Galgoria. Another Mora, we really need Mora. Speaking of Galgoria, we really do need to get ourselves a Mora, because right now we do have the DPS to actually kill Galgoria 1, but he does heal somehow. That's a Ricardo, okay. But he does heal so much that we just can't get him down in time. So I've checked the numbers, and it's like I've done 33 billion damage and he healed for 20 in that time. So if we can cut that down to a little bit, that would be great. But we do not have a Mora, we do not have a Solar Stone, we do not have pretty much anything to reduce his healing. What we do have is actually a Shamila, and we got her first from the inn, so I started raising her. Once she is like tier 8 gear level, I will try to slot her in the team and just run her like a support archer, mainly for the tier 2 perk. So we should be able to farm Galgo 1 on our own, and then that should unlock TM gears for us, and slowly but steadily gear up everyone. Meanwhile, in Dark Legion gear, we are trying to build a flow set. I've also crafted, after grinding all the Beast of Chaos gear, I've also crafted some stuff for Lorraine. It has some weird stats like M-block there, and not, or like crit damage that she doesn't really need, MP attack, and so like it's not perfect gear. It came at a price of like 150k attack. That we dropped. Also, we did gain some penetration. The crit damage doesn't do too much for us, so it's like alright-ish. I did not want to spend too much on it, because chances are that we will be sooner transitioning to TM than we will be running a full Manticore gear on everyone. Although Vespa did also say that they are planning to do some upgrades in to the guild stuff in Q1 2021, so we will see about that. But yeah, right now the plan is to just get by with what we have now, and then use TM gear to progress, because yeah, it's just the next level of progression. Meanwhile, trying to do some more damage in world bosses, Shakme, and guild raids and whatever, slowly filling up the the missions and getting the rewards from them. Now we do have a lot of pulls left to do, but as you can see, my inventory is really full, and I don't want this guys to you don't want you guys to watch while I'm struggling to make a sense of it and not hoard everything. So we'll do the pulls off camera, and you guys get to see what all we got in the end. So let's get to that in a moment. Okay, so this one took some time and quite a bit of effort in cleaning, pulling, but all in all, I think it was worth it. Let's see what we ended up with. So this is the result of 21, I believe, 21 pulls in the all type. So when it started, I got 2 of these flutes, and I don't know why the game keeps throwing it at me, and I was getting really disheartened, and then the stuff started. I'm super hyped about that solar stone because, as I mentioned, I was really lacking in the healing reduction department for Galgoria. We got 2 of Reheat's unique weapons, and he scales with the unique weapons. Amp, so the amplification, he does scales with his unique weapon. Okay, I managed to get it out. We got some of this stuff which we can use on our random characters. We got Reheat's good unique treasure. We got 2 more of his UTs, which we might just keep for stats. Pretty good. We only got like this one UT for Repine, and we got some Grammary stuff, and also Hilda and even Rebel Cloud. So that's quite nice. Let's clean this up a bit, because we have a bunch of other stuff we can still use. So let's awaken all this stuff to like 1 star, and whatever we can have, see how high they go. So that will be nice. We can have a reheat tank for stuff now. I think this one, yeah, we can use max HP and defense as a secondary stat on him, because he's kinda not really there for DPS anyway. So I'm not gonna try and make him work as such. We'll use him more like a support character. Maybe at some point we will also try to make him DPS, but I'm not quite sure how well he works in that regard just yet. Okay, so that was all the stuff we had. Now let's see, we don't actually have a... Do we have a mechanic? We don't. Oh no, that's why we should have... Okay, I should actually get rid of this so I can see stuff. So let's try and upgrade this. Our Annette is a couple days off in now, so after that maybe we can try and get a Mora, maybe get a Love Reel. That would be a good thing to have for the future. Other than that, I think I'm gonna keep the Grammary stuff and the Hilda stuff, just see how Grammary turns out after the January patch, which should be in a couple days anyway, see if she becomes more available. Although we do have like already have 2 assassins that we are building, so not really seeing Grammary enter the picture here. Would be nice to get to like the maybe Galgoria 4. If we could clear that, that would be super awesome. Let's keep going with this. I think we have Frey with... Yeah, Frey doesn't have a unique weapon, poor girl. Getting her some more attack and defense stats would be nice, because one of the things that keeps happening to me in Trial of Flow, that her shield breaks on the droplet and then everyone dies. So if she got a bit more attack and herself got a bit more defensive, that would be nice. But Jin doesn't seem to think so, that might not happen today. Nope. Alright. That doesn't bode well, because I also want to do upgrades. I've crafted all my selectors and random unique weapons, so we wanted to use those as well. Let's upgrade this flute. I don't know why the game keeps throwing these at me. I don't even like this artifact. Somehow in the artifact department we are really lacking, and that's not so nice. So what else we have? We have like yeah, Reheat has this now. Let's just upgrade it, because at some point I want to use that 800 rubies ticket to buy a Gao. He's kind of useful in a number of situations, especially if at some point we go into Trial of Earth, for which we also want to keep Rebel Cloud around. So yeah, we can just do this stuff. It will help to not die. Alright, well, this one goes up. Did we have anything else? Oh yeah, we have Shamilla, whom we want to use in what you call it, Galgoria. Some more defense. She only needs defense and like crit chance, because she will not be doing damage. Obviously this one goes up, because why not? Right, I think we should have enough inventory space now, especially if we equip reheat. Oh, now we have one more stuff we can do. So equip this to reheat and put up his hood, because this is his unique treasure that also helps with defense reduction, which is kind of nice. It works on gargoyles, so that's nice to have. Okay, so reheat is geared up, and I think we can try and upgrade this one too. It should have some fail bonus. Yeah, it already failed once. Nope. Well, Jin is still being Jin, but at least the pools were kinda nice. Right, we should have, yeah, that's like 21 slots. That's more than plenty for our random stuff. So let's start with the unique weapons, see what we have. Oh well, we're not gonna build Laudia, so that's a grind. And we definitely aren't building Fluss. What's with all the all the assassin stuff anyway? Let's use these as well then and see if we get to keep anything from them. Soul of a Giant Demon. Was that Visca? More. Oh wow, Hanus. We are spending our Guild War coins on Hanus now, because I want to build up her unique weapon at some point, so we can transfer it to like Talisha, and then we would have a 5-star Talisha. So yeah, that's Visca, that's Demia, that's a grind. Artemia might keep for just to see how she is after her buff. Reyna is a grind, Lakra grind, Hanus, not gonna be using Hanus. And that was Castle, not using Castle, and that was Gao. We can keep Gao. Okay. Well. So definitely grinding this and this, and the mastering, Reyna, yeah, we grind that. Arta we can keep for now. Hanus maybe, not gonna be building Visca because we have a reheat, not gonna be building Lakrak. Okay, so those we keep just to see if we get to use them. We're gonna grind that one and we're gonna grind that one. Laudia has kinda fallen behind Kara nowadays, so, and we already have like too many assassins anyway, so alright, we can craft one more selector out of these. We'll see if we get to use them. We should have, oh yeah, we got this from a world boss chest. I wonder what we get. My guess is nail. Oh, Heart of the Abyss. I'll be damned, guys. That's super useful, because that means that the next one we can actually use on Crown again. So this should help us in any short battle. Well, that's quite nice. Eclipse should be easier now. Castle. Well, that's a grind. I actually forgot to grind his unique weapon, but we'll get around to that at some point too. Alright, so that was all the randoms that we could open. Let's see what else we can do today. Well, we have all these. Let's start with Fallen Frey. We need to get her to like 4-star. Would be nice if she could get up there today. I'm not quite sure what fail bonus she had, so let's just start with 1. I'm not sure why I'm checking the stats on it, because I should already know what's I mean, they don't change. Alright, so let's try and upgrade this one. We should have some fail bonus already. Nope. Would be nice if Jin wasn't messing with us too long. Kinda need to get this up to 5-star, but I also want to raise my Ezekiel to 4. So that's like the idea that we will go to. We try and get this to 4 and then get also Ezekiel to 4 and then move up to 5 on both of them. Come on, Jin. Stop breaking stuff. It's not nice. Where is it? Should be at the top. Seems like Jin is trying to make up for all the luck we had with the random drops. Oh, come on now. 25%. That's like the... How many times we failed? Considering we already had... Oops, why I'm checking hero, not on. Considering we already had like fail bonus on that. Let's go the different route. I'm sure it will work from here. Wowee! So we have ourselves a 4-star Fallen Frey now. Okay, next up we really need to get this guy some love too. 4-star, 4-star. So let's start with 2 of his unique weapons and maybe also his unique treasure while we are at it. So here on, let's get 2 of these. Okay, and let's get 2 of his hands. Might be good to use some of his, just checking stats, to use that soul stone selector we have. We could like pick up at least, I think we have enough randoms that we could build him, but A1 even at plus 15 is like a very small bonus, so might just keep that around to see what happens after we do all the pools, and then we can decide what to invest on. Nope, computer says no. Let's try this one then. Oh well, his UV or unique treasure went up, which is not too bad. Actually, we also have stuff for... Did this already have stats? No. No, doesn't really matter which one we use. Okay, just upgrade this one, just to have more room in our inventory. You have to reroll UTs at some point too. That's so much fun trying to get good stats from rerolling. And one other thing that I really want to have from the 50k event is the option to, or well, getting some rewards from using it while. So I really want to get some secondary perk pages, because right now I'm doing everything with a single page for everyone, and that's rather tiring. So let's use 4 on this. Maybe we get lucky and she gets 5-star. And yeah, it would be kind of nice if we could just like use the rubies when there is the event, because we don't have that many of rubes anyway. But yeah, it would be nice to get the PvP page at least for the characters that I'm using, because no artifacts, no perks, no PvP gear does make your life a bit miserable in PvP, even when you are using easy mode characters such as, oh, I should have done the Ezekiel stuff too, whatever. So let's try and upgrade this to 5-star. So even when you use as mode characters like Dark Castle, if you have no gear for it, for PvP, and no perks, then everyone with like a half competent team can beat you. So going into Masters isn't that much fun. Okay, so we can do, how many do we have left from that? We have 1. Okay, so let's try again with Ezekiel. 2 again. Okay, so let's feed that to Mr. Ezekiel once again. So yeah, extra pages also for other PV stuff like Shakme, world bosses, whatever. It would be nice to be able to have some more customization without having to reset our perks all the time. So yeah, that would be cool. Alright, so we got Fallen Prey up to 4-star, Ezekiel up to 4-star. Now comes the real struggle with trying to 5-star everything here. Need to save up some unique treasures for that, because that's 1 selector there, 3 selector there. With 1 more unique weapon selector, we might give that a shot. Actually, we can try to 4 or 5-star Fallen Prey. That would be something. Let's see. You owned Fallen Prey, acquire 4 of them. Well, as expected. Alright, well, I guess we get to... Do we have... We might actually be able to try. Let me just... Because we do have some, I think, from... Yeah, we can have 1 from this one, from mileage. Not the Lua token. Oh yeah, I need to go to the mileage tab. So we can get 1 unique weapon ticket from this one. And we can... The League of Victory shop should have 1 more for us. So we have 2. And yeah. If we grind it castle, we could grind Kirze. I'm not sure. We could give this a shot if we grind it down someone else. We are pretty close. How many frags is that? 55. Might just still save some up for the next try, and then a little bit longer, and then we can try doing that again. Well, alright. Don't really want to grind the ones we have here. Maybe Grammary at some point. Sorry, Mr. Saigon. Right, okay, what else we have? We actually need to use our fragments for artifacts. Hopefully get like a Soul Spring Water or an upgrade to our Solar Stone. That would be nice. The regular artifacts, Tarot Card of Love, not bad actually for the phrase. So yeah, the regular artifacts are kind of dropping in value now because Mask of Orc, okay, because they just don't really keep up with event artifacts. So Burning Braziel. So yeah, on my main, I barely ever use these anymore because for everything Feather of Sacral, for everything you have like a World Boss artifact or an event artifact or a Shakmi artifact or a Valkazar artifact, which we also need one, by the way, and we are so close to it. So, Modern Bronze, that's actually pretty good for... and Ring of Spirit Morph, not bad actually. So yeah, but I was saying that these old type of artifacts, of course, the Plague Dragger aren't that outstanding anymore. They have some PvP uses, the Primer of Heroes, but for the most part you are running event and limited artifacts everywhere, which reminds me that there was something I actually wanted to get from the shop, which is, do I remember where it was? It was under the packages, I believe. While I wanted to save up my rubes for, it's for the possible 50k pull event, but this is something that is fairly rare, event artifacts, and 8,000 rubies, it ends before the next update. You can see it's ending on the 5th, so we kind of need to get it before actually it ends and before we have a chance at anything else. So yeah, there is that. And I think so that's all our stuff used. We need a little bit more spending. After spending we can try again with the Frey stuff too, but for now that's what we get. And let's see what we can use this for. So actually we get to see all the event artifacts, which is nice. So all the pumpkin heads, the turkey roast, it's pretty bad. This one is nice, and we didn't get it this time around, so that's too bad. Fireworks, oh god. Lulu necklace is very nice. More pumpkins. Christmas tree. Yeah, academic award is nice. There is so many in these. I was thinking if I should buy or use my world boss points for the random one on my main, because that one doesn't need world boss artifacts that much any longer. But yeah, it seems like we will just stick with this. This is useful in most situations and generally increases our performance everywhere. Getting a 2-star Lulu would have been nice too, but I think this in general will make our performance a little bit better. So okay, we got to improve our Fallen Frey, we got to improve our Ezekiel, and now we are making steps in increasing or getting to our second 5-star character, which will be Fallen Frey. And after that we can start building Ezekiel, Reheat, Repeen, and then see what else we might want to build. Alright, I'm gonna go and fiddle around a bit. Oh, we have actually this. Then we get to actually try Fallen Frey once more. So hero owned, Fallen Frey, let's find Fallen Frey. I almost forgot those because they are so far down in the list. Where are you, Frey? So we're gonna use this one. Just one of them, yes. Well, you could have used 2 to make our lives easier, but whatever. So let's try this again, this time with 3 of them, because that's the route I usually do. So hero owned should be so shorter this time because no UTs are there. Come on, Jin. Wowee! Imagine that, guys. Our second 5-star. I can't believe this. Like, if I'm thinking that it took me like... I think it was around year 2 when I got my first 5-star. It was a share on my main. And after 5 weeks I have 5 stars on the old. That's just like, oh god. Yeah, well, of course the game has to evolve. Unique weapons are no longer the main block in the system, but wow, that's a 750k attack. That's almost as high as my Lorraine. Actually, it's yeah, it's like 1k less. Wowie. Oh god, guys. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. We can start working her unique treasure up to 5-star, which should make her shield almost never drop, especially if we get her some TM gear too. And holy cow, we can now work on Mr. Ezekiel as well, who is also very close. He's 4-star already. And yeah, soul weapons will definitely be the block here, but maybe we get lucky with the next pose. Okay, now I got to go fiddle around with some gears and then give Galgoria a try too. So that would be pretty cool if we could clear Galgo 1 now. So I've played around a bit with the team setting, and this is the result. We can now more or less auto Galgoria 1. It mostly depends on Frey needing to S3 at the wrong moment and letting everyone killed, or casting her skills in the proper order. Especially Ezekiel is like super squishy even compared to Ripin, but Ripi does have like some Manticore base pieces while Ezekiel does more damage. I also tried with Reheat, but I was kind of dying more, so kept to this one. But yeah, we can essentially kill Galgoria 1 now. It's definitely not stable yet, but it does work. So that's a pretty good start to the year, I would say. I hope it keeps going on like this. Maybe 2021 will be a lot nicer than before. And you can see 23 billion damage taken, but only like 4 healed. So that's quite nice. Makes the run a lot easier thanks to our buff Shamilla. So that's been it for today, guys. This was a very long episode. Thank you all for watching. I wish you all the best for the new year, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.